Now, how far would you go to pay tribute to someone you love? Father and son, David and Hayden, travelled from the other side of the world for their beloved Rachel, who lost her life to melanoma. And it's all about saving others.
There's a lot to say. She was a brilliant woman. She fought for 7 years for her family. She just never stopped. She just kept going.
She fought and fought.
Yeah.
It's a disease too many families are fighting: melanoma. Rachel Keogh had celebrated her 40th birthday with the two special men in her life, husband David and her then 7-year-old son Hayden.
She was the organiser of the nights out, the parties. You know, she loved karaoke. If there was karaoke on, you weren't getting the microphone off
Really?
Rachel, you know. That was it, yeah. You know,
So she was the life of the party.
She was. She loved singing. She would go up to her bedroom. I'd be in the middle of cooking dinner, and then all of a sudden you would hear Meatloaf or Cyndi Lauper or Britney Spears or just
Was
the
she
most
good at
random
singing?
songs. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was good. Yeah. Well, she thought she was good.
Okay.
Hayden was her baby, the apple of her eye, you know. So, yeah, she loved him to bits, you know, and everything was for Hayden.
But their world turned upside down in 2016 when an unusual mole was found. Hayden, you were the one who spotted it.
There was a spot there behind her ear. I was brushing her hair and I just saw that and I was like, I've never seen that before. I've done this so many times and that was never there. So I told her about it and she asked me to take a picture of it.
The mole was removed, but testing revealed it was stage 3 melanoma. So it was a 7-year journey of good news, bad news, good news, bad news again.
Yeah. It was like, she called it a tennis match, you know. It was like she'd knock her over and you think she's going to win the point and then all of a sudden it comes back. It really took hold. It went into her brain and that, and it was already in her lungs. There was a bit in her spine. The cancer actually fractured her spine.
Goodness.
She was walking around for 2 months with a fractured spine, saying that she had a sore back.
All they done then for the last couple of months was just pump her full of steroids. The last 2 months were horrendous. You wouldn't wish it on anybody.
During her cancer battle, Rachel reached out to Australian melanoma survivor Jay Allen, who was working on a skin cancer testing truck. On the side are photos in tribute to those who have lost their lives. Rachel sent Jay a simple request. She asked, when her time came, to put her face alongside friends she'd made and lost in Australia.
Jay said, look, she sent a photograph. We've been in touch up until recently, before Rachel passed away. Is it okay to put the photograph up? And I says, if that's what Rachel wished for, so be it.
Rachel lost her brave fight in May last year, aged just 47. So you pair have travelled from the other side of the world to be here today?
Yes, we travelled from Dublin in Ireland to be here to see the truck. Yeah, Rachel's face is on it. It's obviously very emotional. It's been a long journey to get here.
G'day.
Hi, Jay.
Welcome to Australia, mate.
Really good to see you.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
Wow. You okay?
Such a lovely photograph. That is it. That's our Rachel.
It's crazy. I actually know where that photograph was taken. That was taken in Wexford in Ireland, and that was sitting out on the deck, and she took the selfie. Yeah.
So a nice memory.
A nice memory. Yeah. Look,
She's so brave, mate.
she was 7 years. She fought for 7 years.
Well, she sent me this photo, what was a month before? Yeah,
Was it a month,
she
was it?
passed. I promised her we'd get up there, and there she is, mate. She's beautiful, yeah.
I told her I wouldn't cry, but I won't. I told her I wouldn't.
Rachel had one more request for her boys.
Rachel left the truck €1,500, 2,000 Australian dollars. That was a mission that we had, myself and Hayden. We're going to do everything we could to get that money to Jay. So
Beautiful lady,
I told her we'd get it to Jay somehow, you know. So I know it's not a lot of money, but to us it was a lot of money. And to give it to Jay, it's a special moment.
And it's Rachel's handwriting,
Yeah.
her special message.
Her special message, yeah, and even the love heart with the R in it. She would sign a little love heart with an R, you know, love from Rachel.
It's with that money that Jay and his team hope to fit out a second testing truck.
So the next truck's going to have a biopsy room in it. So they'll come in, get a skin check, and then we'll do a biopsy as well if need be. So
That's amazing.
yeah, your mum's doing a good thing, mate. Yeah.
How many trucks would you like that?
Oh, I want to have 5 or 6 trucks. No on each state and territory across Australia. Yeah. Your mobile diagnostic clinic on wheels.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You'll get there someday. You will.
Yeah,
You will.
I hope so, yeah. I just won't stop. We just received another donation from up in Queensland.
6 figures.
6 figures. We don't know what it is yet, so it's going towards a truck, but that comes back to a current affair because you guys have been following our journey.
While Australia has the highest rate of melanoma in the world, Rachel is proof the disease is just as deadly in other countries around the world.
And why is that? People just aren't aware of the dangers of the sun.
But Irish people, just in general, when it comes to sun protection and sun cream, they just do not do it.
For them to go home now and have the memory that their mum and wife is playing a part in saving lives here in Australia, it's a pretty special thing. Yeah, I just wish Rachel was here in the flesh and she could see it.
And her memory lives on.
Her memory lives on. In fact, she's going to be driving around Australia. Yeah, she always wanted to come here, and as Jay said, she's looking out over the harbour there and over the Opera House, and that it's amazing.
Time after time.
Yeah, her memory lives on. And David and Hayden return to Ireland next week after ticking off 2 other things that Rachel had on their bucket list, visiting Uluru and the Great Barrier Reef. And we wish them both all the love in the world.